Jayo Kunda Bihari, Jayo Radha Madhava, Jayo Kunda Bihari, Jayo Gopi Janabahuvava, Jayo Giri Maradhari, Jayo Giri Maradhari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय राधा माधव की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्रशत शिशुमाद भय शरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ISKCON फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्रशत शिशुमाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद शिव गौर किशोर दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। जय विष्णुपाद शिव सच्चिदानंद भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय विष्णुपाद वैष्णव सर्वभौम शिव जगन्नाथ दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूप सनातन भक्त रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भक्त रघुनाथ सतगुरु स्वामी प्रभु की जय। नामाचार्य शिव हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपकुंड राधा कुंद श्याम कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्रीमापुर धाम की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। श्वेत भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। All glories to some devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to some devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to some devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Jai Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Jai Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Jai Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuranmiritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauradvishe Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Hare Krishna. Today, by the mercy of Srila Gurudev, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, by the mercy of previous acharyas, we will continue listening from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, first chapter, 39 verse. Kulakshaye pranashyanti Kula dharma sanatana Dharme nashte kulam kritsnam Adharmo vibhavatyuta Kulakshaye pranashyanti Kula dharma sanatana Dharme nashte kulam kritsnam Adharmo vibhavatyuta. The translation. With the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished, and thus the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligion. Purport. In the system of the Varnashram institution, there are many principles of religious traditions to help members of the family grow properly and attain spiritual values. The elder members are responsible for such purifying processes in the family, beginning from birth to death. But on the death of the elder members, such family traditions of purification may stop. The remaining younger family members may develop religious habits and thereby lose their chance for spiritual salvation. Therefore, for no purpose should the elder members of the family be slain. Kulakshe pranashyanti kula dharma sanatana Dharmenashti kulam kritsna madharmo vibhavatyuta. Hare Krishna. At is said here that कुल का नाश होने पर सनातन कुल परंपरा नष्ट हो जाती है और इस तरह शेष कुल भी अधर्म में प्रवृत्त हो जाता है. So it's a very interesting thing here is saying. Arjuna is saying about dynasty. Dynasty will be destroyed. Now, Dharmendra Prabhu, your dynasty, you know your dynasty? From which person is coming?
Vatsayan. Vatsayan.
What?
No.
Some demigod, Rishi, no?
Yeah, Rishi.
Rishi name?
Yeah, Vatsayan.
Vatsalya?
Yeah.
I don't know. One Rishi. You know something about him? No. Shivam, you know your dynasty?
My parents used to say Ayodhya Vasi.
Oh, Ayodhya Vasi. Some Gotra, no? Yeah. If you ask me which Gotra I am from Achyuta Gotra. Yes, Mahaprabhu. My Gurudev told me, you should forget what you're doing before Krishna consciousness, and what you were doing in your past lives. Yes, there are two types of dynasty, and in Shastras they said it's equal. One type is by birth, by Janma. One type is by Daksha Janma. One by Shaukra Janma, one by Daksha Janma. You understand me? Daksha Janma. This means Diksha. And there is also third types of dynasty, but now it's not following. This by Yagika Janma. Yagika Janma also. From Yagya one can take birth. And we know many stories about this. Drishta, Jumna, like this. So, therefore, we have this hope. If we surrender to Krishna, we can get new birth, new Janma. That is the best birth. And actually, all of us, we can be from the same dynasty, Achyuta Gotra. Only the Prabhupada said, this is only one way for peace and prosperity in all world. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. How we can say Vasudeva Kutumbakam if we have different Gotras, different Munis, and these rishis also, they were having some opposition sometimes between each other, yes? Therefore, if we accept Mahaprabhu, you can be from Achyuta Gotra, everyone. That is the best Gotra actually. Krishna is saying, one who is surrendering to me, he will overcome this Maya. That means that one will go beyond this influence, Triguna. And unless one will go beyond this Triguna, he cannot understand Bhagavan. So a very easy process Bhagavan gave to us. Very easy process. Only surrender to him, then we will become free from all types of misery, sufferings. Very simple process. But now we are under control of material energy. And but if we will remember Krishna, we will come out of this Maya, material influence. And what will happen if someone will come out of the laws, rules and regulations of material nature? You know, everyone knows this. But that is not happening. Here it is said that they are neglecting dynasties and everything spoiled. There are many philosophers, many educated persons, many wealthy persons, great businessmen, great scientists, finally the rulers and administrators. They know their dynasty, maybe they know from which person it is coming. But their dynasty going down. They're not following Vaidika system. That means we neglect it. Even we know, in the Western world we don't know from whom our dynasty is coming. Western world, no traditions. I only know from one person that in my dynasty one Indian man was there, 19th century. His name was Naradiya. Only this I know. But who was he, where he was, and it before what was happening, we don't know anything. Many things. But actually, we want to become great in this world now. Great scientists, great administrators, great IT. But they are not surrendering to Bhagavan Krishna. So-called intellectual persons, so-called intelligent persons. But they are not surrendering to Bhagavan. But no surrendering to Bhagavan. What is the reason? Say, kya karan hai? What is the reason? Why they are not surrendering to Bhagavan? If they not surrender to Bhagavan, what will happen? You can say, not surrender to Bhagavan. What will happen with this? Scientists, intellectual people, politicians, like this. Maya is there. If they are not surrendering to Bhagavan, we will surrender to Maya. Maya said, you should make your own plan. Don't depend on anyone. You should make your own plan. You're intelligent one, you're buddhiman. Government now is doing many plans, so many projects. You believing these plans? Remember, no one believing. But what is the result? Are they getting delivered from the bondage? They are making plans, but they are not getting free from the bondage. And what is the reason? Who can say? Krishna Reddy. What is the reason? Why they are not getting free from the bondage, material bondage? Making many plans. What is the reason? You can say.
Not surrender to Krishna.
And not surrender is very high words. Easy. Practical answer. Give me. You listen every day. You can answer. You can say.
I think they are not believing God.
Believe, okay. How they can believe? How can develop this faith?
You need to preach more about Harinama.
Yes, they are not listening. They are not listening to Bhagavan Krishna.
They are born with Maya.
Maya, yes, we said already that is Maya. But why are they in Maya? Because they are not listening. This is one thing, very important thing. They are not listening to Bhagavan Krishna. Therefore they are in Maya. Because first you should listen. If you not listen to Krishna, how we can get mukti? Hare Krishna. The real liberation one can get only if he is able to listen to Krishna. But they are not listening. They are listening each other. Like this S glorifying camel glorifying S. When you shouting so loud, your voice is so loud, camel is glorifying. So S is glorifying camel. But you can not drink any water so long time, so strong. They glorifying each other. S glorifying camel, camel glorifying S. Prabhupada said Nobel Prize. Then S is giving Nobel Prize to camel, camel giving Nobel Prize to S. This is material world. And no mukti. The easiest process is given, but being intellectual, being intelligent people, they are not accepting this process. And again I am asking, what is the reason? Bhagavad Gita is saying, 7:15. Namam dushkriti no mudha prapadyante naradhama mayaya pagrita jnana asuram bhavam ashrita. It is said, those miscreants like Durachari, who are grossly foolish, Ghor Murkhe, who are lowest among mankind, Manav Jati mein sabse niche, so whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me, said. you can say, राक्षसों की नास्तिक प्रकृति की हिस्सा है, माया द्वारा हर लिया गया है, जिनका ज्ञान माया द्वारा हर लिया गया है. So they have no knowledge. And 4 categories are there. Now it will be said in 7th chapter, now 1st chapter. But Arjuna, actually in 1st chapter everything is there. You can find all knowledge in 1st chapter if you very wise man. And Arjuna is saying here that because we are neglecting family traditions, now people know what is family traditions. Every day we are speaking here. People thinking that family traditions now, maybe in India some family traditions, some Varnashram is there. Outside we cannot say. But that is not Daivi Varnashram, that is Asuri Varnashram. Nowadays, if Krishna is not in the center, it is Asuri Varnashram. And Mudas, first we speak about Mudas. Why we speak about this? Because today is Advaita Acharya appearance day. Advaita Acharya, he was observing this, what is going on. That time of Advaita Acharya, everything, Dharma was spoiled. Therefore he was crying. Today we said it. Nara Hunkara. He was Nara. Name Nara means very loudly he was crying, shouting, Mahaprabhu come, Krishna come, please come. And Krishna came. So, and we should be grateful to Advaita Acharya because due to him we know this. He was preaching every day Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, every day, and Mahaprabhu came. So there's Muda, like in Oriya they say Gara Murga, like as, foolish like as. So one is foolish. Then I said, another is miscreants, like Naradhama. Another is degraded soul. So Maya has stolen their knowledge. And then demonic persons. They don't surrender unto me. They have never surrendered unto me. And one will not surrender, why he will take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna? No need. No need. So therefore it is said, those who are real Brahmanas, those who are really learned person, those who are real administrative leaders, the real Kshatriyas, they will try to surrender to Krishna. We can see now. You getting this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Now you can see. You have such speck. I said this story about specks. Guru gave specks to one disciple. And he saw who is really human being, who is animal. And he was going everywhere. He only found one house where human being living. Other were having in this specs, he was seeing some horns are there, some tails are there. You can see no human being. So you can see, now you're getting these specs Bhagavad Gita is giving you. You can see who is human being. To whom you will give your vote. Yes. This democracy system, democratic, should give vote. So you should know, to him you give your vote. Therefore it is said, to whom you give your vote. Swayambur Narada Shambhu Kumara Kapilo Manu Prahlado Janako Bhishmo Balir Vayasakir Vayam. You know this. Dvadashaite Vijanimo Dharmai Bhagavatam Bata Gukyam Vishuddham Durbuddham Yam Gyatva Amritam Ashnute Yam Gyatva Amritam Ashnute. You will give your vow for these 12 persons. You will take Gyatvamritam. What is this? You know? Dvadasha Mahaja. Dvadasha Mahaja, you know? In a school, you know about Dvadasha Mahaja. In school they are saying about this. Oh, this is spoiled education. Prabhupada said, this is like slaughtering house of education. Material education. They are not about the never speak about supreme authority. Dvadasha Mahajan is very important. In Bhagavatam said about this. Lord Brahma, Bhagavan Narada, why Bhagavan? Because Narada is so elevated, we can worship him like Bhagavan. Lord Shiva, 4 Kumaras, Lord Kapila, Bhagavan Kapila, son, Devahuti son, not atheistic Kapila, also this. Swayambhuva Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, then grandfather Bhishma, yes, Pitamaha Bhishma, then Pali Maharaj. Even he is demon. He is not demon actually, he is devotee. Shukadev Goswami and Yamaraj. Yamaraj is saying about him, Vayam, Vayam means myself. They know the religious principle. The transcendental religious principle, which is known as Bhagavata Dharma, is uncontaminated by the material modes of nature. All this we can say science, how to surrender to God. This is a religious principle. It is very confidential, difficult for ordinary human beings to understand. But if by chance one fortunately understands it, he is immediately liberated and thus he returns home back to God. Question comes, these Dwadasha Mahajans, they were living when? Not now. But it is also said, who is strictly following Dwadasha Mahajans? He was a Mahajan. Like Prabhupada. Prabhupada made this movement of Mahajan. We cannot say that everyone is this movement Mahajan. But this movement is running because some Mahajans are here. And what Mahajan is speaking? Mahajana Jai Kohi say Satyavadi. What Mahajan is speaking, that is truth. You should accept it, this advice of Mahajans. It should be learned in the school. Kaumara Macharit Pragyo, Prahlad Maharaj said. From the childhood. So we need such a school where children will learn how to worship Mahajans. Because maybe in some schools, is it in Bihar, they learned about Krishna, learning about Krishna. But they don't know how to worship Mahajans. Then everything's spoiled. Because you know how to, who is Krishna. But you cannot get mercy of Krishna. Because mercy of Krishna can be given only by Mahajan. That is only one thing, very important thing. So many speakers, they speaking Bhagavatam. One Maharaj, very famous, speaking 10,000 people coming. He's speaking about 10th canto, Rasa Lila, like this. But never speak about how to follow Mahajan. Therefore, he is cheater. It is not my words, my Gurudev words. I just repeating. I'm not so high person. Like in Oriya, they said Bora Mukha, Mua. I'm not Bora Mua. I'm a small mouth, but I'm repeating big words. Prabhupada said, I'm small man with big mission. Therefore we follow Prabhupada. What to do? And you can beat me, I will say this. Because I have no other duty. You should speak the truth. You like or not like. I'm not speaking story, I'm not good storyteller. I'm speaking only truth. But you coming here because you need truth, only this. We don't need many followers that come, that laughing, smiling. No need. Who won't laugh, smile, they're not coming. Because they know this person will speak only this topic, difficult topic for understanding. Bhagavad Gita is not easy to chew. It's very solid. To chew, very not easy. But actually when you do it many times, your teeth will become very strong. That is Bhagavad Gita. So, and we say that, so is there any greater philosopher than these Mahajans? What do you think? Like my Gurudev said, his daughter was studying in philosophy department, faculty, philosophy in university. And they were studying that Lord Chaitanya is Dharma Pracharaka. So, preacher of Dharma, only, not the Supreme Lord. She said to father and asked, that time he was not Guru that time. Also he asked, why Why they are teaching us like this? So he was helping her to like prepare for an exam. And he said, if you will tell them what I am telling to you, you will never pass exam. So better you tell what they are teaching. You will pass exam. Otherwise, you will never pass exam. If you tell all the truth to these people, you will never pass exam. You will never popular person. Not so many followers on YouTube. Okay. And this monetization will not be also. You speak the truth. So those who are following these Mahajans, they say they are also great philosophers. They are also educationalists. They are politicians. They are also faithful philosophers. They are also great scientists. Those who are following these Mahajans, they also learn persons. Question comes, why they are not popular now? Is Krishna not powerful? Yes, Krishna very powerful. Time will come. Prabhupada gave prediction. Because these people who are now very popular, they giving this theory, they're following this, many things they're doing. They want to make nuclear war, nuclear bomb. They temporary. After some time, everyone will forget them. But these Mahajans, they will become strong and strong and stronger. Because preaching is going on. New temple opening. Katha is going on. More and more. You cannot stop it, Prabhupada said. Because this movement only ruled by Mahaprabhu. Only Mahaprabhu knows how to rule this movement. There's so much Shakti is here. So these so-called Mahajans, they already dedicated their life to the lotus feet of Krishna. They have already offered their body to Bhagavan Krishna. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Maro Virakkubi Jo Icha Tvar. So whatever you desire, you may have, you may kill me, or you may let me live on this planet. No disturbance for me. So Bhagavan Krishna, he has made principles, so many principles. We can say that he shown the path to us, and we should progress in the path. He has shown to us the path leading to his lotus feet, and that is bhakti path, pantha, shrota pantha, listening path of listening. So path is one, Bhagavan is one, Bhagavan's path is also one. If we are not follow the path of Bhagavan, then we will follow our own path, yes, which we are concocting or speculating, like they say, Nana mat, tata path. Yes, many mat, many yata mat, yata path. Yes, many ways, many schools. You can choose. This is democracy system. It's not working. Not working actually. People accepting. Why they accepting? Because it's better than everyone will die out of nuclear bomb. It is better. Maybe to make everyone equal, they're thinking it's better. But other problem is coming. Because we are making our own system, not Vaidika system. And due to this system we suffer. In Russia, they are not, from the beginning people were not following this democratic system. Russian people don't like. Therefore, from the beginning everyone knew it is cheating. Someone going, giving his vote, someone not giving. No need. Everyone knows the result will be, which result will be. Everyone knows. So many years, like Soviet Union was finished, from the beginning we know. Everything already managed, yes, fixed, yes. And people living like this. Therefore, before this war started, I left Russia. I was observing. I was observing what's going on. I was thinking, maybe war will come. Someone said, yes, maybe. So we see this. It's going on. Time and again, repeatedly, Bhagavan is saying that thing, you should surrender to me. These so-called philosophers, learned persons, intellectuals, instead of solving the problem of the human being, they are making it more complicated. Now they're making more departments, more commissions, how to solve the problems. Many. No, the problem is not solved. And Krishna Reddy, can you hold your nose around your neck? Okay? You just try. Not possible. Simple process. Nose is there, but you cannot. But they saying that is good. Now we can do like this. Therefore, the so-called philosophers, intelligent philosophers, cannot solve the problems. But rather they make problems complicated. We can say that minister, chief minister, prime minister, president, what they are doing. They're making things more complicated actually. Why one so-called intelligent one is not able to fix or solve the problem? Because they don't depend on Krishna. Don't depend on Krishna, that is the answer. They don't surrender to Krishna. Rather they want to do everything by themselves. So what is the British system? British system, when they are ruling, what the idea was? To separate, divide India in many parts. They are very easy to rule. And that is not only here. Everywhere they were trying to do it. And that is common thing. Therefore so many nations appeared. So many countries appeared everywhere. So many wars now. Everyone trying to fix border. Not possible. Everywhere. If some strong country is nearby, border is not fixed. Everywhere. With Russia the same thing. Russia and Japan, like India and China, everywhere. Pakistan, everywhere it's going on. And why it is going on? Why we cannot live in the peace? Because if rulers will surrender to God, will be the same situation as was when Yudhishthira Maharaj was ruling. In the Yudhishthira Maharaj times, India was everywhere. Everywhere was India. We can say Bharat. Bharat means what? Bharat Maharaj was ruling everywhere. Therefore, when Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur said, we should distribute the Krishna consciousness in all Bharat. He meant all Bharat means all planet. That is a good understanding. Therefore, I coming from Russia, what is the difference? I cannot see. If our people following Vedic principles, we see not so many differences. Not so many differences, like other state of India. But if we are not following Vedic principles, even I come here, even I see that so big difference between people from the same state, the same, how it is possible? Because it depends only on our consciousness. Who is Malaysia? Who is Arya? Depends only on consciousness, not depends on our birth. As I said at the beginning, we can be from the same dynasty, while dynasty is Achyuta Gotra. Then will be no problem will be. Every problem we can solve if we see that we have equal nature. The problem between husband and wife, the same. If you see this equal nature, that's good. Therefore it is said, better than husband and wife is the same spiritual master. Then equal nature. If problem coming, that means we see difference, bodily conception. Bodily conception always gives our troubles to us. And those who are like they want to do everything by themselves, we can say, and they get all types of sorrows and miseries. In India, rulers more peaceful, we can say, than in maybe in other countries. Yes, they follow some yoga. They sometimes read Bhagavad Gita. That's good. We can say that nice rulers, but the system is spoiled. Actually, the system itself is spoiled. Therefore, even the good persons, but they should associate with such miscreants. The due to bad associations, they also become bad. That is problem. My guru, when I say guru, I have Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru both. And my Diksha Guru, my Gurudev, he is a preacher in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is before it was Soviet Union, Muslim country. Very strong Muslim rules are there, but he was very open, very nicely preaching for new people. And actually, he was invited by the government. And the government, now these members of government coming to him even sometimes, ask some advice, even they Muslims, because they see this good person. So when they invited him first time, they asked, what to do? Now many young people, they taking drugs. Now we get problems with generation. No one really following religions. So what is problem? How to solve this problem? You, pious person, you saint person, can give the solution? He said, very easy thing. You find good person, and appoint him, give him the power, make him the ruler. They said, oh, this big problem. Where we can find good person? It's not possible, they say. You're saying impossible things. Where you can find good persons? So now they're listening, little by little they're understanding, we are not good persons. That is good. That is first step to perfection. When these leaders, they can openly say that we are not good persons. We commit so much sinful activities. Now we should stop. But they will never do it. They will never do it. Because so much pride is there. Who is really humble one, he will never keep his pride. He will say openly, yes, I was very proud one, proud fellow, but now I surrender. So therefore, in this society, no shelter. Citizens have no shelter actually. Even in family, sometimes children have no shelter. Father cannot give spiritual knowledge. Therefore we need spiritual shelter. That is the conclusion. That's because those who are doing some good activities, they said Sukritina. Sukritina, Krishna said, who wants to become free from some sufferings. Some poor people wants to become free from poor condition. Or some miserable people, they want to become free from miseries. Or some people who enjoyed so much, they want to become free from this routine condition. The curious people, artha. And intelligent one, jnani, want to become free from foolishness. These people we can say Sukritina. But these people, their symptom is, they coming to God, they approach God to solve their problem. Therefore they are Sukritina. Even they are not pure devotees actually. But they are approaching God to solve their problem. But Dushkritina, they are doing so many sinful activities. They develop, making more intoxication, more meat, slaughtering house, more illicit sex, they making more. So we cannot say these leaders, they Sukritina. Then they Dushkritina. Therefore they cannot understand sometimes what Prabhupada is saying, what Bhagavad Gita is saying. And those who are doing plans project based on Nastikavada, atheism, they think they are actually intelligent one. But since there is no relationship with Bhagavan Krishna, their all plans and projects become failure. And Vidhi Daiva is breaking everything. And in conclusion I can say, this is so-called intellectual person. They're also intelligent, but a scholarly one. Unless we will have some intelligence, how they will make big plans. We can say here IT, internet technologies. IT, so many knowledge they are having. But are they saying to others, surrender to Krishna? No. Therefore, their knowledge is poor, stolen by illusion. Maya Pakrita Gyan. Their intelligence is going in different direction, other than Krishna Seva. Whatever plan they are making, that is not making Krishna happy. So this plan is quite natural. That this plan will be failure because relationship with Krishna is not there. So then question comes, why so-called administrators are doing this type of plan? Only to break the plan of the devotee. Only because those who are engaged in Krishna Seva, they are getting disturbed by these plans. Therefore they are called Dushkritina. Yes, what Mahaprabhu said. Mahaprabhu said, Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita the same, Dushkritina going in the opposite direction. Those who will influenced by Maya, they cannot remain in Krishna at all. Their face is very tiny face, very soft face. And with this tiny face they are doing so many plans. Bhagavan Krishna is Sarva Shakti Mohan. He is having all energy. When one will not be able to understand the Supreme Lord, he will not be able to overcome this trikuna. Sattva, Raja, Tama. Like for example, we can say Hiranyakashipu Ravana. When he got his power, Hiranyakashipu, immediately he started searching for Vishnu. Where is Vishnu? Where is Vishnu? Because I want to kill him. In the whole planetary system, he was searching. I will kill you. Where is Vishnu? When he became powerful, what he planned? He planned how to kill Lord Vishnu. Finally he said, Bhagavan out of fear is somewhere is hiding. Therefore Bhagavan is not here. Anyway, we'll get him and give him punishment. Ravana also was having very big plan. What he was planning? He planned how to make big staircase to the Svargaloka, so that people could come to Svargaloka without doing any tapasya. But he could not do it. He was not successful. That means he did plans, but it was not sanctioned by Krishna. Hiranyakashipu searched within 3 worlds, but he could not get Lord Vishnu. But Lord Vishnu in the form of Nrisimhadev came out from a pillar in his palace. So, no one's plans are not perfect. To never make one happen. And we see, those who are atheists, they challenged Bhagavan. Hiranyakashipu challenged Bhagavan. Finally he was killed by Bhagavan. Ravana was not accepting Lord Rama and the Supreme Lord. And to show his prowess, he kidnapped Sita. So now the path is clear. Hiranyakashipu, he was killed by Nrisimhadev. Ravana was killed by Ramachandra Mahaprabhu. These are activities of the atheists and miscreants. So if we follow Vedic system, never do such mistakes like Hitler came, Napoleon came. Why? We know the story of Bali Maharaj. If we know the story of Bali Maharaj, we will never believe to Hitler. Because the same thing, Bali wanted to do the same thing as Hitler. Hitler wanted to conquer Asia. Bali wanted to conquer Swarga. The same thing. If we know story, this real story, Bhagavatam story, we never do any mistake. We never follow any so-called leader. That is answer. And tomorrow we speak more about this. Because it's big topic. Arjuna touched this topic. Very sensitive. Very sensitive topic. And one thing I wanted to say about Mayavada. When Hiranyakashipu was searching for Lord Vishnu, he came to Mayavada philosophy actually. By their sense of knowledge, they're trying to find Bhagavan. They cannot find. Then they come to conclusion that Bhagavan is small one, tiny one. He is out of fear hiding. Therefore, I am Bhagavan. And this philosophy now is everywhere. When Prabhupada was preaching in India, one learned person said, "You're saying only about Mayavada. Why not saying about Shat Darshan? India is so rich of Shat Darshan philosophy. We have so many philosophies," Prabhupada said. In Kali Yuga, instead of Shat Darshan, only Mayavada is there, Prabhupada said. No Shat Darshan, Prabhupada. Conclusion of this Shat Darshan, only Mayavada. Prabhupada said boldly, he was not having any fear. No compromise. So, therefore, when Advaita Acharya came, he saw everyone thinking about himself, I'm the great one. Everyone depending on himself, not on God. Therefore, Advaita Acharya was crying, Mahaprabhu, please come. Krishna, please come. Please come. If you will not come, if you will not give holy name, no one will be saved. Therefore, he was worshipping every day and crying. Therefore, he said, Nara Hunkara. Mahaprabhu said, Advaita Acharya is Nara. Why? Nara means very loud voice. Loud voice. Then he can invite Bhagavan here. That actually, Mahaprabhu said this, Nara, name Nara. It's coming from Nara, Narayana. It's why it is coming. It's very interesting thing. Why Mahaprabhu gave. Because actually Mahaprabhu was devotee. But sometimes he was feeling ecstasy that he is the Supreme Lord. And he was showing his Swarupa of Supreme Lord. And that time Mahaprabhu once he said to Advaita Acharya, he said, I was peacefully sleeping in the causal ocean, Karana ocean. But this Nara, he called so loudly, he was shouting, he broke my sleep. So I came. He said, he broke my sleep. So I came, what to do? I came. Mahaprabhu came. And he said, everyone should chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mahaprabhu gave this holy name, gave to us everything. And Vedic Dharma again can be established by the chanting of holy name, by Sankirtana movement. Okay? Hare Krishna. Granthara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nanda Kuti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, you have some questions? Okay. Thank you very much. Anjika Uttara Pesya Kripasana Vaishnava Patitanam Pavna Devashna. Nanda Kuti Vaishnava Vrinda.